Hello all, welcome back to the tutorial of C programming for beginners. Hi, this is Sakthi Arun, an M.Tech student from NIT Patna, who is technically supporting the missile Ingeniator. So in my last lecture, I have given a basic introduction to operators, also how we declare and how we check the functionality of operators. Okay, so all those things I have given in an previous lecture. Whomever missed it, please go back to my previous playlist, and then check the videos and come back to this classification of operators. Okay, so today I'm gonna give an tutorial about the classification of operators. Basically, the classification of operators is depends on two types. The first one is based upon number of operands, and next thing is role of an operators. Okay, so the difference between operands and operators I have given in a previous lecture. So basically, operands, whenever you declare any expressions, say I give like a c equal to a plus 2. Okay, so here c is a a2. Okay, so these are all the operands. So based upon number of operands, we again classify the operators. Okay, so the first thing is, suppose we have here we have three operands, so we should have two operator here. Okay, so we are having one and then two, equal to and plus. Okay, equal to is actually assignment operator, and the plus represents the arithmetic operator. Okay, so these are two operators. So based upon the number of operands you have in expression, it's again classified into three types. The first one is unary, and the second is binary, and the third one is ternary. Okay, so this is a classification of operators based upon number of operands. Suppose if you are considering a case of an operator, suppose we have an arithmetic operators like plus. So similarly, the role of an operators, based upon that we classify the operators as the first is arithmetic, and then relational, then logical operators, then bitwise operators. Here is an assignment operators, and then miscellaneous operator. Okay, so this is a classification of an operators. For a brief explanation of all these what are the operands, I'll be teaching you guys in upcoming videos. Okay, so now I just want to give a brief introduction only to the classification of operators based upon number of operands. Okay, so the operands actually based upon number of operands, this is the operators are classified as three types. The first thing is unary operator. Okay, so when you consider unary operators, so these actually perform an operation only to a single variable or an operand. Okay, so suppose I declare int a. Okay, so I'm declaring like a int a in the program. So this int a is now one of the operands. Okay, so if you want to find address of an operand, so you give ampersand a. Okay, so let me clear this. Okay, I cleared here. So to find an address of an a, so you give ampersand a here. So performing only on the operation of a with only ampersand, so this represents an unary operation. If you want to find the size of operator, you give size of operators, and then you give an operand value. So if you want to find a logical negotiation, then you give exclamatory symbols with the a. If you want to find a bitwise negation, then you give a tilde and then a. And then if you want to give an increment operator or decrement operator based upon pre and post, I'll explain you guys in the arithmetic operator. So now, as of now, I just want to give a notation symbol like plus plus a or a plus plus, and then here it gives like minus minus a or a minus minus. Okay, so whatever the operation we are doing in the unary operators, it's actually we are doing only to an single operand. Okay, so this is how it is defined. So next thing is, it's a binary operator. The name tells it's a it's doing operations on two operands at the same time. say first thing is it's multiplication operator. Okay, so for multiplication operator, how we do is say say I'm declaring a value of two variable like a and b. So if you want to find if you want to multiply for multiply these two values, so you give like a star b. Okay, so this multiplication is done on two operands. Similarly, if you want to do for division, so again you can do for a slash and then b. Okay, this do a division of two number. Then if you want to do for an if you want to do for left shift, you can similarly do that. If you want to find a Euclid operator, so you give in a if condition, if else, I'll be explaining you guys in a future lecture video. So as of now, I just want to give you guys how the syntax look like. So here you give like if and then equal to again one more equal to for this for logical verification. Okay, so if we are trying to find whether this is equal, a is equal to b. Okay, and the next thing is you are doing an logical as well as a bitwise, and so you declare like a ampersand b and then for the ampersand b. Okay, so whatever the operation we are doing between the two operands. Okay, so this is how it named as a binary. So based upon number of operands, you can name the terminology for an operator. Okay, so this ternary operator, that is an only one which comes under this condition is it's a conditional operator. How we do a complete conditional operator is you give an operand with, suppose I declare integer a, suppose a is equal to some logical value. If it is a true, then if it is a true, you should give like if you want to find, if it is a true, you can give is 1. If it is a false, you can say you can assign the value 0. Or else if you want to make if it is a true, if you want to make a 0, you can give 0 here, and if it is a fault, you can assign 1. Okay, so so how it's named as a ternary operator, because you do a performation on 1 here, and then it's checking the value with 1 and 0. Okay, so there is a 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so here we are doing a 3 operations. So we have here a and then 1 matching condition, so 2 and then 3 and 5. Okay, so totally we have more number of operands. Let me clear it. So a equal to 5, so matching you're checking the condition, and then you give question mark with the 1 and then 0. Okay, so here 1 2 and then 3 4. Okay, so we have 4 operands, and then we are here's 1 and then 2 and then 3. Okay, we have 3 operators. So for 4 operands, we have 3 operators. Okay, so this is an ternary operators. Okay, thank you guys for watching this lecture video. For more about how we declare and how we verify the bitwise these type of operators, I will be explaining guys in the next lecture video. So hope you guys have understood these concepts. If you have any doubts, please post it in the comment section. Okay, thank you all.